Hey, chat. What's up? Got back from vacation. Don't have anyone playing tonight. Just gonna kind of hang out, talk about my week. Kind of some stuff that's happened in the game this week. We got turtle previews coming up. I can't spoil anything, or can I? I haven't really. I have a video coming out, so yeah, man. So guess we'll just kind of chill until people get into chat or whatever. I don't know if anyone's actually watching. Because we don't have a Take 10 guest tonight. So, yeah, man. So some Ninja Turtle stuff, I guess, kind of happened. I did a little thing on the, what are you sniffing around for, Ace? What you doing, buddy? Huh? Um, I did a video on the article, and I don't know. I don't know if people feel the same as I do about it, but yeah. But anywho, in the news, we have content creator previews. Let's see if this comes up all right. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, man. We're gonna hit the city. Teenage Mutant Turtles will join Universus. Their friends through New York. Blah 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 blah. Content creators. So yeah, me and Rebby Lynn headed off. Um, that's Eastern time. My video is at noon Central. So it's 1 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, then we got UK versus 4checks, M Cole 40. Tito's is the new person. That's cool. We get some new people doing the thing and the stuff. I don't know if my BMG is too loud or not. I don't know. Let's give a listen. 1 second. Oh, come on. Hey, someone is playing something else. I don't know. Hey, that's neat. Wassie's done something. Hermit's got another one. That's cool. Everyone's favorite content creator, Brodenkainen, has a character. Undefeated at Locals has a character. Response on Play. These kids have been burning the midnight oil, so that's really cool. I listened to their David Toombs rebuttal today, which I don't know if we'll get into the whole David Toombs thing, but I don't know. Like, I don't care really for that whole thingamajig. So, but I did post a video that was Justin Birch's rebuttal, which I just 100% support. I don't even know what he said in it. I just posted the video. Auburn Alchemist. I don't know if they've done anything. Anna Margaret's does stuff. Lua's done stuff. Tam, he has the last character, so we'll see what that is. And it's a single, so it's something special probably. Metagame Liberation Army got a simple set. Okay, sick. Snuggie, Ace Maneuvers, the JRB podcast, which is cool. I think that's was it Wub and Ryan and Travis and Mitchell? I believe that's what that is. Shock 2K Vibe. Kevin's has been a long time content creator. He used to do a lot of articles. We miss those. Froglog Croc Dog. Oh, hell yeah. Our resident basketball legend, Charles Barkley. That's super sick. Parker Bliss in final round to round it out. No pun intended. So, that's super cool, man. Very excited for the boys to end. So, what's cool is team final round starts and finishes this. And we also got the middle. And that's pretty cool because, Tam. And we also got 2 because of Rebby. Yeah, man, that's super cool. What else? We got some rewards. What is the reward update? Oh, okay, cool, man. If it's unlimited, you can go XR, go for the win hunting, I guess. Which is actually probably the rare, outside of the champion cards, or the rarest cards. So, but yeah, I actually haven't played a whole lot of Universes lately. I was on vacation, I was out of town, so I missed locals, and then I missed Crash Course 2 weeks in a row because we didn't do it 1 week, and then I was out of town for this past Friday, and so I've been to be honest, Final Fantasy and Magic is kind of like, it's taken everywhere by storm. So, but I've played more Magic in the last like week than I ever have in my entire life. Game's fun. I mean, casual. That's super cool. I'm really excited to play Commander though, because I got the Y'shtola Commander. Which I've done a couple of videos. I've done some box openings, so I don't know if I'm gonna make any more content. I know I want to kind of like do a thing about it where it's like where it's kind of like hey man, this is my journey in Magic, so like that'd be kind of cool. But it is what it is. So but not a whole lot of people on tonight, I guess. It is Monday, and I know the boys aren't streaming tonight. I don't know if Tam's streaming, so. But I kind of wanted to talk about, I don't really have a lot, but the whole David Toombs thing is kind of crazy. I haven't watched the video yet. I don't plan on it because I don't want to give him views. I don't need to give him airtime. So, Response on Play has said something. Universus has said something. Kevin Broberg has said something. And Justin Birch via my channel has said something. So no one else really saying about it. I'd be interested to see if he says anything else in rebuttal, but it's whatever. While on vacation, we started watching the Great British Bake Off, or whatever that Netflix show is, where they get people to compete and stuff. So I was on Universus version of that, which was pretty sick. That was a lot of fun. That was yesterday as of streaming or recording. So I have no idea when that's going to be. When it's coming out, I guess I do have a couple decks that I could show off that I cooked on there. There were a couple, like, obviously there's 3 rounds, and I have 2 decks, so kind of spoiler alert, I made it to the final, which is super cool. My competitors were great. It was a lot of fun. I'm not going to spoil who wins, so I did make it to the finals. I did get through round 1 and round 2, so we'll go ahead and go through those. We'll fart around on that stuff, so yeah, we'll go pull that up. So first was Jamie. So we got tasked to build a Jamie deck and include as many ways to make counters as possible. I went like I forgot Breaking was a card, so don't shoot me. But like the goals were had to be Jamie, obviously Jamie. Keep it in the spirit of the character. Add as many ways to add counters if you want to, which was bonus points. The deck did have to be playable. It couldn't be just a mismatch of a bunch of things. So, obviously, like if we were taking this to like Louisville, we wouldn't play Horn Dash Hammer because we would probably just play Break-In instead. Because we don't want to give our rival our an extra head, right? Like that would be like the worst thing to do, is to give him a horrible way. Hey Peyton, how's it going? Hey, I got someone hanging out with me tonight. That's cool. So like the stipulations were it has to be a Jamie deck. It can be on any symbol, obviously, of his, and it had to include bonus points for including over counters. So as many counter types as possible. I went the more, let's be like a breakdancing fighter man, you know? So like my little taster, like my piece that I wanted to add was Frog Hop, because our character's committed, we get 1/1, and if it hits him, we get to add another copy. So it's like we're hopping, we're like dancing, right? We're, was it Caprio? Whatever the breakdancing fight style is, and I can't pronounce it because I'm really bad at that. But really, I went with like an all high package with it. Horn Dash Hammer was just for the contest. I would probably just swap in Break-In with this. It just makes more sense to play that. But the Animus Shot, the judges asked me why I included Animus Shot in it, because it's sometimes throwing an 8 high for 9 at max stats, right, and rip a card out of our rival's hand or make them deal with it is pretty good. Also, we hate 9 Titans, and this is the best 9 Titans hate. Falling Skies, because Falling Skies wear stats really well. Vast Hybrid, because it's still one of the best cards in the game. We like to point and click things. Aerial Goblin Bolt does the same thing, but it's a 3-diff, and we can add 4/4 to it at a distance and murder people. Electric Moss in there for card draw, and then like I said, Frog Hop is my little spice, because we get it starts out as a hey Lenoco, thank you. Frog Hop's sick. I think it's an underplayed card. If it was a 4-diff, it'd get smashed in almost every deck, but it's a 5-diff, so. But I think this is a cool, neat piece in him, just because you can smack people around and add stats. It wears stats really well. Tatter Costume, because we hate actions, and keyword abilities on attacks. We don't want to get breakered if they, breaker block us with like a breaker 3 or whatever. Air Force Gloves is my cheeky one of. I do play a fair amount of charges, so I got here, here. Oh, sorry. Wait, is it charges? Yeah, I think it actually is just in there for the fun, for the funnies. So 1 charge, 2 charges. Yeah, it really shouldn't be in this deck, but I just like it anyways because I think it's super cool. And then we got one filled with doubt, which is, I don't know, maybe not enough or too little. I should say maybe too many. Maybe we just board this, but I think as a 7-hander, you could play the filled with doubt as a main. You could probably go up to 2 copies and still feel fine. This deck started out as like 120 card. Like I had at time was called in the cook in the round. I had 105 foundations, and I had to cut it down immediately. So I had to jam the gloves. Hell yeah. And so I had to cut down a bunch of stuff. So thankfully, my competitor who went before me talked about every interaction in their deck, so I could get rid of things really fast. Genkai's Guidance, good, is super cool. We like this because we don't want to die. And then for foundations, we got a couple Jin's parries. We don't play a whole lot of 0-diffs because, the 0-diff quality, we don't really need to play more than 8. But I do like having Jin's parry as it like, hey man, we can just block on a +3 in speed, which is kind of nice. Clasp, because we do play Mikasa's, so we could partial block, gain some health. Warm and Bubbly gives us a little 2 extra health with -2 damage. This card is insane. And Guardian Angel of Chinatown. I was corrected on the Discords that it just says flip. After your rival says commit my 9 Titans, you say cancel. You say it can't, you don't cancel it. It just doesn't get reduced by the 9 Titans. And if they try to multiple 9 Titans, you can't do that either. This card's crazy good, and it'll probably end up just being slammed in every deck that can play it. Young Boss of Chinatown, we like. I'm a big fan of cards that ready on my rival's combat phase, like Nice Try and stuff like that. So this is super cool. As a 1-diff spam, we like that. Fearsome for card draw. Flustered was a neat include because we do play some charges. And we can either get the card draw or the momentum hate, which is kind of nice. This probably just turns into more Guardians and Fearsomes, probably. Most likely. Rescue Specialist is super neat. Guardian is a 4 of in my and your Anasa. Hell yeah, that card's super good. Like it's crazy good. We're committed, and we get to play the Tanya. We get to play Tanya Harding in our deck. So we get to free speed is always nice. So even if we're at 1 counter and we're getting 1/1, we're getting 2/1, and that's really nice to have. Nedry-chan, we got this for extra damage, get out of deadlock, some health gain, moment of normalcy because that card's super good. Tustu's Crew is a super cool one. We get to use, he is a brawler, so we get to use both abilities for a change. The card cycling is really good, but then if an attack is completely blocked, we get to ready a foundation that hasn't been readied, which is really, really nice. Like we could ready like a rifle arm, or for maybe going into our opponent's turn, or let's say maybe we had to commit some cards to pass checks. This helps you ready them. Mikasa's because it's Mikasa's. Rifle arm is one of my favorite cards in the game right now because it's just, even though I'm not playing it in Rodan because it's Rodan and yeah, it just seems kind of you don't really need it. Um, but plus, plus minus. Yeah, he's a brawler. Yeah, he's super cool. Yeah, like he is a brawler, which is super sick. So yeah, he gets to use Tustu's crew, which is great. Um, Rifle arm, latent skill, just some really really good air staples. Masho is always good at a 1x. Um, this card frightens me. Anytime I sit across from it, quick response, being able to give 2 speed to any of our attacks, right? Like a 6 high for 5 animus shot sucks. We don't want to deal with that. And then if our rival goes into deadlock and they know that we're playing all highs, we just make them all lows and it doesn't matter. So got 1x incompatible because incompatible is sick. And then we got to dedicate your heart. I love this card. I've been really a really big fan of it. Being able to like re-ready a rifle arm offensively or defensively for the cost of like a face down or like a 0 diff we don't need anymore, like, or just to clean up our stage a bit. Also, there's a funny little interaction with Frog Hop that if we have, let's say we have 3 Frog Hops, right? We have 2 in our yard or 2 in the bin and 1 in hand, and we can hit them with it, right? Like we can turn 1 Frog Hop into 5 Frog Hops with this card if they go into deadlock. I know that's Christmas land, but yeah, it's super cool and yeah, it's super neat. And then a 1x childlike appearance, just because we got to do defense things sometimes. Sure, we got to do defense. Your favorite foundation from Apocalypse? Hell yeah, like it's one of mine too. It's quickly. I know it's like God of Thunder at home, because God of Thunder's broken. But this card service is very serviceable. We got some Lunar Ring in the board, just because we don't like assets. More filled without. We got some capes. We can swap the tattered costumes out for these if our rival doesn't have any actions, which they will be. Surprise, surprise. Another Genkai's. Momentum Hate with Radiant. A single cheerleader, because I needed 1 in the board. I mean, I don't think I needed to have a sideboard for it, but I wanted to make a sideboard, so I'll probably end up like configuring this out a little bit and making it a little more concise, and do a video for like a Louisville primer, because Louisville's in like 18 days, 19 days, and I don't know. There's some maybe that week leading up I can do some videos about that. So that's another childlike. So yeah, this was this was fun. This was a lot of fun. It kind of opened my eyes to this character, how open-ended this character is, and how good he's going to be, right? Like, if we could solve the defensive equation, I believe Tim Keefe said that, right? Like when he talks about Jamie, if you can solve your defensive equation, your offense will just take care of itself, right? Like, because eventually he'll get to Ojiro 2 stats, and that's very good. Especially if you add in like if I was playing like for Louisville, I would take out Horndash Hammer and slam for Breakin'. I don't know if I would play Kakosho in him, because I think we can probably just get to the counters, like I don't know, maybe like a 1 or 2x Kakosho. We probably take out Frog Hop and play Kakosho most likely. But I actually like the attack lineup a lot. I think it's really cool. Like maybe some of the foundations, but like I think it's like at 60 million cards. It's at 73, so I would probably want to cut like 7 cards out of this if I was going to present a video on it. I'd make it to 66, because that's where I like my 7-handers and like the non-Rodon 7-handers around to that, that 65 to 67 like range. I know 3 cards is not that big of a deal, but sometimes it is. And so the other deck that we were asked to do was Bowie. Oh, okay, so I would cut Horndash because I don't want, if there's going to be King Ghidorah, I don't want to give King Ghidorah extra heads when they play Sweeping Daggers on me, because it will give them a head. They add a counter. They have a counter. It says add a counter that's already on your character. So you give them a 4th head. And I don't want to give that character any more advantage than he already has. The game. You have to play the game very weird into him, and that's already does that. I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, we got Bowie. So our second deck that we had to make was Bowie, and we had to make it as high damaging and ready to fight unyielding. Um, which was kind of tough, right? In a five-hander, playing a whole buttload of actions. Like, I don't know if you can play four filled with doubt in this character because it's rough, right? Like, if you draw like any more than one copy on a turn, your turn's pretty dead, right? Like, um, and there are times where they're not going to have it, right? So, you know, um, so we started off with four unbreakable, but then I wanted to add enormous axe too. So we have three enormous axe, three unbreakable. So this is kind of like our unyielding protection. Like obviously unbreakable. Like my deck does not have a throw. I just assume eventually we'll get there. We'll be able to get something in there. Earthbreaker is just really really good. Early game, it's super nice to have that stun and that blow up. That target blow up. Sweeping daggers is it's the best attack in the game right now. I kind of went with the Colossus SWAT turbo build and True 100. Like I don't think we'd probably kind of cut one of these for break-in because when I sorted out my attacks, I forgot to include Street Fighter. So I think we probably cut Colossus SWAT for break-in because break-in means we get to ready Bowie twice. We get to do Bowie form twice a turn, and that's pretty good. Irwin's final charge, because we can just yeet our entire stage, either with Bowie stats or without Bowie stats. It's still pretty good. Battle Aura has his face on it. It's just generically good. I went with like a turbo flip build. We got the Vetvar, the Star Razor for point and clicks, and then we got Military Priest Brigade. It's form commit. We get to flip 2 foundations. It gives us 3 health, which makes us like we start out with 36, so 39, 40 health. That's pretty good, right? Like that's a lot of health to chunk through outside, Godzilla or whatever. So, I wish there was a way that I wish there was a way to give your character military police trait because it doesn't matter after set 1. It just doesn't. So if there was, that'd be kind of cool. We got a filled with doubt because we got to stop unyielding. And then foundational wise, we went with some DR and Botan's coaching. We are playing some ways to flip our cards. We got Risky Gamble and Military Tactics. We are playing Beneath the Armor, which allows us to flip, and Shape Changer skill, which allows us to flip our cards, which is pretty nice. I didn't want to go with like a super turbo flip and have like, oh man, I can't think of that card now. The +2/-2 flip when you, oh boy. The one with the Irwin's face on it from set 2 that like everyone hates to get DR'd into. We got Dark Ward weapons clashes. We got hey look, Guardian Angel of Chinatown made it into a deck. Surprise. This probably will be the best card. I can't say that because we haven't seen all the Street Fighter cards yet. This is probably top 3 out of the Street Fighter set. This is easily. Always Cool because Always Cool is very good. I don't know if it feels good, but it definitely is cool. Dark Ward, Military Tactics is super cool. I wish there was a way we can unflip it. Like if we were playing Flippy Kick, like if I were to retool this and not go so high diff, I would put Break-In in. I would put the Spike Kick that unflips so we can unflip Military Tactics over and over again. Keep Sweeping Daggers, keep Battle Aura, and probably keep Earthbreaker as well. Because I'd probably just cut these 5 attacks. Moment of Normalcy, because Moment of Normalcy is really good, which is... Okay, yeah, say what you want. Unbreakable and Enormous Axe to round out our 3 diffs. We got some just more tech pieces in the board. We don't have a way to deal with backups, so we got Devastating Loss, which, shoots Sasha in the face. It is a 61 card deck. It can probably lose a Military Police Brigade and go to 60 and just roll from there. It's more of a, hey, we're going to try to kill you on turn 3 type deck. Just turbo build out and go. The Jamie deck I built's a little more mid-rangey, which probably isn't really good in this, in this format. But we don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man, like it was fun. So to round out the UK versus Bake Off thing, it was a lot of fun. It's probably Brett's best content. Being a part of it, I know I give him flack a lot for like doing like ancillary videos about everything, and yeah, it was really good. It was super good. I think you guys should watch the other episodes. I'm gonna go back and watch the other episodes so I can see what it's like being a contestant on it. Like I said, I don't know when the video is coming out. I was going to record my POV, but then OBS decided not to work. It was just like, nah, I'm not doing this, man. So, but yeah, that was cool. It was super fun, and I hope people really, really dig it. And I hope that he does more. I know he wants. I wish he could do it live and on stream, but it's kind of it's really, really hard. The production value is super difficult to do that, to get everyone's screens on your capture to send out via stream thing, whatever, on Twitch or whatever, YouTube or whatever streaming platform you wish. So, is Lenoco still in chat? Could I show him a RAF card? Is there people watching? Like, I'd show a RAF card if I could. You want me to show? Can I show a RAF card? I don't think Lenoco's watching anymore, so. Oh well, no RAF cards. That'll be on Wednesday, everybody. Very excited. There really isn't a whole lot else. Like Louisville is going to be fun. It's going to be crazy. I am 90% sure I'm playing Rodon. I'm pretty sure I'm playing Void Rodon. And I don't have my current build on Ultra at the moment, so I can't really talk about it, but I'm really looking forward to it. I really like that character a lot. I don't know, I'm a big... People know me as, I play a lot of... I like having speed hate on face. All Might 3, it just drew a million cards. Like, I'm going to mess around with Ryu and Luke. And I guess we could look at Street Fighter cards. That's cool, man. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Oh boy. Street Fighter. Let's go ahead and put this back up. I actually think that Ryu and Luke are actually kind of good. Like, people like Luke is boring, right? Like, Luke is probably the most boring characters. The boringest of all the characters, just because he's looking for a certain number, and it has to be 5, right? Like, 5's a lot, but offensively, like, he gets a lot of good stuff. Like, his Falling Skies are actually devastating as a throw. Like you just go 1/1 on it, 1 speed, and it gets an additional 2 damage. So it gets 2 and 3 as its own attack as a throw, which is pretty good. He also gets, like, if you wanted to play like Canyon Cannon, I guess it gets -1 speed or +1 speed, so it wouldn't be 5. So no, you wouldn't play Canyon Canyon, but you could play Battle Warrior Release, and that becomes a 5/5 for 6. Yeah, hey Fuzzy. Yeah, man, like, they look super cool. Like, doing the UK versus Bake Off thing really opened my eyes to Jamie. Like, I actually think Jamie's the best character out of the 4. Like, I think Jamie's the best character, which is, I don't know, man. Like, I always like having defense on face, but our defense on face is just kill our rival. It's just going to be, well, I'm going to eventually get to 4/4, and then I'm going to kill you. And the way he can get there is pretty quick, right? Like obviously turn 2 you poke. They're not going to block you. Or they're going to partial block you, right? Like, because they don't want to give you the chance to drive impact, as I've been calling them. Drive impact attacks with aerial Kokosho, right? Because that gives us another counter. And Midoriya, yeah, that'd be sick. Um, I think Aerial Kokosho is probably pretty good in Jamie because you can get counters off turn. But obviously the big one's this card, Breakin'. Like, this is the big one. And I think Air is the symbol I'm going to go off of because I get Defiant Stance, and Defiant Stance readies itself after you pay for Drive. And so there's no cost to it, right? And this, like, you can get a counter with, you can do this on turn 2, right? Like, you Breakin', you Drive Response, and then you Jamie. Right? It's Jamie. Jamie's a response, right? Yeah, Jamie's a response. So you after you so you can get two counters on one move, and it's already a 7/7. And I mean, it has powerful 3 on it. It's a really good move. It has a 1 high block. It's crazy good. But another card I like in the deck too is Arrow Kick. I don't know. I just like 4 low 4s. It's just me. Because with Jamie, you could get some sort of stats, and then if you're committed because you got a counter, you get 2 speed. If not, you get 2 damage. It's, why not? I'm not sure about Backshaver. There are some really good cards. I don't know about 100 Lightning Kicks. People are saying this is like broken, but I'm just like, okay, man. Like it stops like things like Cape, Genkais, and Dimensional Sphere. Like, Dimensional Sphere can't remove this from the game because it's leaving your card pool, so you get to add it. You just get to put it back. But I wish Phantom Sway was a 4-diff, but that's a little too much, right? But Phantom Sway is actually kind of good because it's commit 1. I'm always speaking in Defiant Stance terms, so it's Defiant Stance, commit, and freeze a Rival Foundation. And off of water, you could play this and like Kraken as your 5 diffs. But I think there's better cards to play. Like, you want to play Breakin', obviously. So, Swagger Step. I don't know about that guy. Nah, we're not doing that. This is so weird that it's a kick. I don't get it why it's a kick, but I know it's Chun-Li, but I don't know, man. It's weird. Angel of Chinatown is crazy good. I think if we're playing any amount of kicks, but like the issue is with Jamie, you don't have to play kicks, which is really cool. I kind of like shifting gears, but again, I don't really care for commit abilities on offense that much. Chinatown Boss is really good because it just stacks on Defiant Stance stonks. And I guess, like, off of air, we can also play Nice Try, which is really good. But yeah, like, I really dig this character. Chun-Li, I wish Chun-Li was super good. I think Chun-Li is, 1 second. And we're going to ban this bot. You're banned, bot. I think Chun-Li's actually kind of okay. I don't know if she's super good, but like the freezing a committed foundation seems pretty cool. I just don't know if it's going to be that good. But I think it goes Jamie, Ryu, Luke, and then Chun-Li, to be honest. I think Ryu and Luke are probably flip-flop because Luke gets 5 speed on moves, and that's pretty good. Like, getting 5 speed on moves is actually really good. Like, I don't know, like, his Sandblasts are just 5 mid for 4s, which are okay, I guess. But like, Rising Uppercut's crazy in him. It's it's crazy in Paul Phoenix as well. I think this Pale Rider's actually really good. It's a 5 low for 7 that you can clear another attack, any other attack, which is really neat. Avenger Paler. This is a 5 high for 4, drive 1 if it's not blocked, draw 1, discard. That's a hike. Like the reason why I'm really drawn to Jamie is because he gets to play Defiant Stance and gets to play drive abilities for free. with Defiant Stance or Nice Tries. You know, like I don't know, maybe I'm just air pilled right now or whatever. So because he also gets that young boss of Chinatown card, so it's basically a free commit. So yeah, well, I don't know, man. Like I think yeah, we play Breakin'. Man, this card's so cool in this character. Does Chun-Li? No, Chun-Li doesn't even. She just does not matter. Once per turn, clear a kick card from your card pool. Ready a foundation. Your attack gets 2 speed. So she could clear a kick card if she blocked with something. So that's cool. That's why I like that, because we can block, give it a breaker 2, and then clear it. Vagrant Truth Seeker is going to be really good. I think I don't know if Rodon. No, that's an air. Is this an air card? It is an air card. Rodon may play this to pay for drives. Because we also get this card. Like I guess this is the same thing, right? Strength and Diligence, flip after you commit this card to pay a drive cost, but I'd rather have the one that just readies on my rival's turn. But this readies mid-turn, so that'd be interesting. But yeah, like drive 1 after you pay this card as a block, change its block zone. That's super cool. It's a free block. We like that. We like that. Plus it's a pretty funny picture. Let's see, what else? I haven't actually looked at a lot of these yet. Solar Plexus Strike. After the attack deals damage, choose one card in your rival's pile, add it to the top of your deck. I guess you could, like, flood them with foundations. Or if you're going to kill them on the next move, put a 3 up there. But they, yeah, because it's after it deals damage, so it's after they blocked, so that's pretty good. That's neat. This card's actually kind of cool. If it's done 2, it'd be more high on it. Shin Shogeki. Powerful 3 after attacker receives a damage bonus of 2 or greater. So after it gets damage from Ryu or Luke, and then they have to stun one, or sorry, commit a foundation, and then if you powerful it, that's not bad. Yeah, but Rising Uppercut's going to be, oh boy, Rising Uppercut's going to be crazy. This card in a few characters, I don't like I think Rodon plays it. I don't know. Plus, playing a 0 block in a character, I don't know where we're gonna find the space for it, to be honest. Excuse me. Just because, well, it just sets the, like, after you neg this, like, I guess you don't have to push the button for Rodon, right? You can just block on a 4. But excuse me. I think that it's a little telegraphed. I'm just not a huge fan. But I understand how good it is. But it's a non-ranged attack with this card, so it's very situational, and it kind of leads me to believe that we're going to be losing, like, there aren't that, how many ranged attacks are there in Standard? Let's find out. There are 264 ranged attacks in Standard right now. I mean, they're not all good, but it is a like a thing that you could run into, right? Like you can run into a range, you know, someone playing an all ranged package. Like my Jamie deck, it has a lot of ranged cards in it. Not that you would, you know, worry about, and it isn't a highs deck, so you know you'd have to watch out for all the ones that are coming at you. So, but Ninja Turtles is coming out. We do have some of those cards that were shown off in the article. Are they not sorted by? Oh, because it's evil, so it's in the evil. Duh. That's why it's sorted by. Because we haven't seen a lot of the. We haven't seen any of the characters yet. So, I'm not the biggest. Like I've already said, I've already done a video on it. I'm not the biggest fan of the set design, so maybe they'll turn it around. You know, maybe that'll happen. Maybe we'll see if you know, maybe we'll see that it happened. So we'll see. Man, not too much going on. Let me see here. I wish I could see here. What can I think of? Let's see here. I was thinking about this deck for Louisville was Allura. I think Allura is really, really cool. I don't know how she stacks up in the current meta, but I think she's kind of neat. I think she's a really good like anti-meta deck, if that's like the the way I think I wanted to call it, like an anti-meta deck. So, like the deck really revolves around using Manifest to shove Black Abyss and or this card, this cool card into our momentum for stats, because she doesn't really give stats. She just gets momentum. So we have like Walk the Dog, Rapid, and like Widoghasts for like our momentum dumps. I have a video on this deck coming out, I think, later this week. But yeah, it is in contention for Louisville, but I think that this is like on the very, very back burner. I have no games with her. I have no idea like her play style or whatnot. Shortcake was a neat card that I added in because I wanted another momentum use, and it allows us to rebuy on our Krakens, which is really cool. I know the final round boys aren't streaming tonight. I don't know who else is. I don't think Tam is either. I think Tam would already been streaming. Monday's usually a pretty slow night. I don't have a Take 10 guest. I still need to line up next week's Take 10 guest. I just haven't gotten around to it after I was I was back from vacation and had to figure all that fun stuff out. So, I've been playing a hell of a lot of Magic, which is crazy. So, like, maybe I'll figure out how to, I can load it up and play it on my play here or whatnot. I know that Friday we're doing some Crash Course. I know that. I know that we're going to be testing heavily. I don't know what the plan is for that. I know like a lot of the boys and the girls are, trying to figure out what they want to play for Louisville. I'm super excited for the Street Fighter thing that's happening the Friday. I entered that. So we'll have that to do. I don't know if I'm going to bring my recording stuff. I don't really kind of want to have to take care of it. But yeah, we'll see. There was no big events this last weekend, and I don't know if there's any coming up. Well, let's go check the schedule. Is there a schedule? Universus. Nope. News. Is it in the news section? No, it's not in the news section. Universus. Organized play. Here it is. Do we have a schedule? There. No, Louisville's actually the next thing, it looks like. Unless they haven't updated it. So yeah, it looks like Louisville is the next one. And then, oh hey Def, what's up? 1 p.m. Street Fighter Spotlight Sealed. Is that yeah, that's there we go. Yeah. I'll be doing that. We get one random challenger deck, and hopefully we get, it's either Chun-Li and Jamie or Luke and Ryu. And then we get 3 packs of the old Street Fighter set, 3 prize wall tickets. Your favorite? Oh, I'm doing the reveal for your favorite character. Yeah. Yep. Raph is first. That is true. Oh, we have a ban and errata list tomorrow. We also have that, which is crazy. That it's just kind of like nothing's gonna happen, obviously. But yeah, I hope you like him. I think he's cool. It's Raph. That's all I can really say. You'll see it on Wednesday. Yeah. Like if I was streaming tomorrow, we could talk about the ban and errata list, but I don't think anything's gonna hit, right? Like I don't think anything gets hit. unless out of left field they just ban Pony and Mikasa. They won't, but see, what do we got? We got that. A standard constructed mini, AOT Spotlight. Wow, they have events going till 8 p.m. Holy shit. I don't want to play My Hero Spotlight. I don't want to play AOT Spotlight either, man. Yeah, that's my feeling too about the good symbol. Is like, you know, we know he has fire, right? Because we've seen Raph's size, and we've seen one of his attacks, the one that can get played from the RFG. So we know he has fire, right? And I think we're all just assuming that every turtle has good, so they can play the Splinter back up. So having an AOT symbol is kind of nice, and then, you know, having the good symbols, whatever, because it's all 4 turtles are going to be playing that pizza gimmick thing, I assume, because there's not enough good cards to, like, you know, fully function a deck. So we'll see. We'll see. His cards are cool. What else is there? So yeah, I'll be there Friday morning for Louisville, and don't forget Street Fighter is legal. So playing in this constructed Spotlight sealed actually could be a big boon if you don't have them yet, right? Because that's going to be a major thing. Because people are it's just like, well, if you have them, you have them. If you don't, I guess you're just buying them from Sean or another retailer there. So hopefully, like, if I do plan on putting any of them into my Rodon deck, I can just grab a deck or two. So, and hopefully through the content creator program, I get one of each from UVS Games, so I don't have to worry about it. That would be sick. Constructed, I'll probably, like, it depends. Like, it says 2 prize wall tickets per round win. So if I, like, you probably just, like, you could just play this drop and then go get 3 more tickets, right? And this is 4 round. Okay, so yeah, so like, and then 10 a.m. is that. I will, okay, so I registered before July 1st. I will get a 3, so I'll get a random Louisville Wise Wall promo in addition to registering. So, yeah. We would love to top 32. That's for show. That's a lot of words, a lot of jargon. And then Rochester Retro, I will be playing in that because it's going to be fun, and I want to play Taki. Side event, Rochester Retro Premiere event. Ooh, it's a premiere event. 4 prize wall tickets in 1 room. Oh yeah, I'll be probably playing in that. And then Spotlight Mini teams. Okay, so we're almost at 200 players. It's kind of slowed down a bit. We're playing in teams, that's for sure. 12 prize wall tickets, 3 random promos, 6 prize. So you get two tickets per win for each player. You get 4 prize wall tickets each. So it's $60 a person. That's crazy. But yeah, Louisville looks fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Yeah. But I've been playing I've been playing a lot of this. A lot of, I played some Arena. I have Arena on my phone, but I don't have it on my computer yet. But this set is wild, and man, like, so excited. And I gotta find the starter decks, and I want to find some of the other cards. I did not get any of the. I did not find. I can't afford the collector boosters. So, but I I definitely want one of these. I want one of these lightnings. If you can't, I want one of those lightnings right there. The clouds are cool. Um, but yeah, this set is rad, and I'm having a lot of fun collecting them, and I'm having a lot of fun playing. Like in Arena, there's you can just play with just the Final Fantasy cards themselves, and that's a lot of fun. And I'm having a blast collecting the cards via that way. Um, but yeah, collector boosters are like $100 a pack, and that's insane. And the commander decks are super expensive, which like I want to shoot for one of these bundles. Like the pre-release pack is cool. I did a video. The video came out today for the pre-release pack. That was a lot of fun. My dice did not look like that. It was a black and green or a black and red one. I would rather have had one of those cool bluish teal-y ones. I assume that's just like tester art. And then I want to find this, the Cloud Sephiroth deck. But there's a local, no, I don't know if it's like an RCQ or there's like a store championship on the 11th of July. If I could sneak away, I'm gonna see if I can sign up for it and then get the promos and packs and then just drop. My commander deck is Justola, the Knight's Blessed. I don't have this cool art. I just have the normal one. But I was able to get one of the collector commander decks. My store sold to me for dirt cheap, for half off, because they sold the regular one out from underneath me on accident. So I am playing my first commander. I think me and my friends are getting together on Thursday to play. So I'll get to play my deck for the first time, which will be super duper exciting. So I mean, like, if I could find, I would love to find this bundle. I don't even know what's in it. What's in this bundle? I guess I can watch Brody Kynan and he'll tell me. But yeah, it's super hard to find any of this product locally. There's secret layers. Yeah. There's art cards, which are really cool. I got this one. I pulled this one in one of my pre-release packs, which is super cool. The Cloud Soldier is really neat. And then it doesn't have any more of it, but the tokens, huh? Oh yeah, so I have not seen the One Ring Angel token yet, but I've had these. I've not seen the soldiers yet either. Those must be in the Limit Break. Okay, they're in that one. Same thing probably with the Sephiroth then too, right? They're in collectors, boosters, pre-release packs. Okay, so no. The Elemental's super cool. But yeah, it's super sick. Like, I am very excited that, like, this is one of those things that, like, the IP is carrying it's not carrying Magic, right? But it is the best-selling Magic set of all time, and there's a reason for that, and it's because it's Final Fantasy. It's my girl. It's my boy. This is both. I have one of those. I have one of those lightnings coming, and I have the helmet itself coming. I actually have this art card, which is really cool. Yeah, but I'm super excited to play some Magic with my friends. I don't know. It's really weird. It's just very odd that it's it's grabbed me because, well, it's my favorite IP of all time. So Final Fantasy is my #1 IP of all time. So, but yeah, man. I don't know what else to do. I don't really have much else to say. I don't have a Take 10 guest this week. I was just gonna come on and pop in, say hi, let you guys know I'm still alive. We'll stream next week with the Take 10 guest. Friday will be a crash course. I don't think we had much for Twitch interactions. Yeah, so, but this is the cool turtle background they sent us for content videos. My video goes up Wednesday, noon Central Time, so which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There is a it's a premiere, so you just can't go jump to the cards and screenshot them. But yeah, so we'll see. But other than that, I think we're just gonna call it there. I'm gonna go probably go play some Final Fantasy because I haven't played 14 in a bit. So maybe I'll stream some of that. But I need to get back to doing that too because I want to stream some Final Fantasy. But it's hard to stream it from my PlayStation because I can't be in front of a camera and do it. I can't stream it to my computer. So I don't know. We'll see. But I am gonna think about getting Tactics on Steam so I can play it and I could stream that. So that doesn't come out till the fall. So I got plenty of time to figure that out. So that's all I got. So let's see if we can raid anybody. We'll go raid these peeps. Go raid. Go give Rayloon some help. Go give them some love. They are retro. They're playing retro. We'll catch you later, everyone. We love you.